warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Very good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, spending some time of your valuable time. So we know that you are rushing after finalizing the marks and so on, but you still have make that commitment to come. So we at EDAC really appreciate it. My name is Farrah Yusop. Currently, I am the pengarah of EDAC. Most of you know EDAC for our MOOC program, which is the program for new lecturers, young lecturers. But we also actually have other programs for each of the jawatan. For example, associate professor supposed to be in the Inspire program. Those in Professor C will be in our leadership program. And we have another program for pentadbir academic, about 200 of them, which we just been asked by VC to take over from BPSG. So we work dengan SCB, Section Pembangunan Bakat, to do that. So EDAC is a little bit busy in that sense lah. And suddenly, because of the COVID-19, we are also being called or asked or requested by the Universiti Malaya to come up with online teaching and learning. Bila masuk MCO, and then come with the guideline of online teaching, and then preparing the spectrum and so on. But Alhamdulillah, we all in Universiti Malaya made it. Good job, everyone. I have not seen the excitement and people from all sorts of world, okay, the faculties yang I tak pernah jumpa, people I've never talked to, even students were eager and excited to get consultation from EDAC. So that's a good thing also. And I've seen that people actually can do it, kan? Beyond spectrum. We have explored Google Meet, Teams and so on. So it means that we are all dynamic, we are all forward thinking. So with that, it is a positive vibe for the university. So I guess because of the positive vibe, we are now, Universiti Malaya will go a step further by offering Microcredentials courses or program. I have not been invited to many other faculties, but I just presented to Dekan Pengarah at his MCA meeting about the Microcredentials. But some of my, like for example, Dr. Zahir, my deputy Dr. Amira, have been invited to many faculties. So if you, this is going to be your second time to listen to the presentation, I'm so sorry. Okay? But today I'll try to make it a little bit about you, about us, what should we do later. Okay? So let me introduce Microcredentials at UM. So this is the tentative of our program today. We will start with introduction to Microcredentials by myself, and then followed by introduction to Future Learn. This is the official platform for Microcredential from Universiti Malaya. We have a contract with them. So a little bit of tea break, tak lama, sekejap saja. Activity 1 will explore Future Learn and some sharing or presentation about Future Learn. 11:45 will start right away with the gist of the workshop, which is mapping the template from your course into Microcredential course. Then we have lunch. After that, we'll continue with mapping the template because not everybody has the experience to map to the template. Okay, so you may need some more time to work on it. You will be here, and that's will be the end of the workshop. So what happened after this first workshop, I will tell you later. Now, just to make sure that we are on the same page, what do we mean by these three terms? Okay, why? MOOC, everybody I think is familiar what MOOC is, massive open online courses. So these MOOCs, the concept is you are enrolled for free. You can enroll yourself for free in any courses. Okay. These are short courses, usually will take about 1 to 8 weeks, depending on the instructor of the MOOC. It will take about 8 to 10 hours per week for students or learners of the MOOC to complete the course. So that is MOOC. Okay, you are allowed to enroll yourself for free, no need to pay anything upfront. But when you want to be certified or you want to get the digital certificate from the provider, you have to pay certain amount. Okay, remember that, enroll for free, pay for certification. Now, if you bundle up several MOOC courses, you will get MC, Microcredentials. Okay, Microcredentials is a program. We call it a program. It's just like program academic, where in one program academic, let's say Master in Instructional Technology, you have several courses in it, right? The sama saja. The concept is similar to that. So, in one MC program, there are several MOOC courses or short courses. Okay, what's the difference between MC and MOOC? Okay, the difference is in the payment or the concept. If MOOC, the concept is enroll for free, pay to certify. MC or Microcredential is pay upfront to get certification. So you cannot enroll yourself for free in the program if you don't pay upfront. That's the concept. Okay. Now, what do you do with all the certificates that you will get from the MC program? So there are usually two ways that we know. First, the learners, the MC learners, can use the program certificate to apply for traditional university degree. Let's say my jabatan, my faculty offer Master in Instructional Technology online using FutureLearn. Okay, so the students from that online MC program can use the digital certificate and apply to my jabatan, my physical jabatan. Okay, we can decide on what's the percentage. Usually, it's about 30%. Whatever they learn in Microcredentials program is about 30% of the actual degree program. Okay, it could be 30 to 50, but minimum usually is 30. So that's when they want to apply to the physical program. There are several other courses that we have to take care of. Okay, or if they don't want to apply for the traditional degree program, they can just use the digital certificates to enhance their CV. You might have heard about digital badges, right? So in Microcredentials, we use the term digital certificate, but the concept is the same with the digital badges. Okay, remember pengakap? Okay, pengakap, they like to collect badges. Badge baik hati, badge suka tolong orang tua, and so on. So they will end up with a lot of badges kat baju dia. It's satu apa? A pride for them, right? So sama juga with the online CV. Okay, students nowadays they collect digital certificates because the MOOC or the MC providers are top 10, top 100 universities. Top 100 lah kalau kita top 60 universities. Bukan universiti calang-calang. Okay, Oxford, Stanford, Cambridge, MIT, banyak lagi have offered their courses online. So, even though they enroll in the MOOC course for free in the beginning, they would want, after completing all the projects, assessment, they would want to have a certificate endorsed by Stanford. So when they collect the digital certificate, they will publish or share in their social media. So that's their online CV. Our generation dah bertukar, not like us. Dulu kita bawa CV tebal-tebal, or paling common pun we have like Google Sites ke or our website. Now the kids, they are looking into social media, okay, for job and so on, even at LinkedIn. Now, this is the definition from MQA. Definitely, we cannot run away from MQA, but you don't have to worry, we will take care of that. Yeah. Microcredentials or MC is defined as digital certification of assessed. So the word assess is very important. It means that whatever we do, however we design our course, our MC course, there must be some kind of assessment. Assessment of what? Assessment of knowledge, skills, and competencies. For some department, they may be to knowledge or too theoretical. But for you, for some of you, will be more about skills. Okay. But some people, they need the competencies. For example, from medical faculty, perhaps maybe surgeon. I'm not so sure what do they have, but I imagine something about practical, membedah orang, something like that. Okay, that can also be assessed, must be assessed if it want to be considered as MC also. Okay, in a specific area or field, which can be a component of accredited program, meaning current accredited academic program, or standalone courses. Okay, actually these are the two of the three categories of MC that MQA allow us to do. Okay, I'll talk about that later kalau sempat. To support the professional, technical, academic, and personal development of the learner. So this is very recent definition, May 2020. So we have to do cepat-cepat before they change the definition, change the procedure in the MBA. Okay. At a glance, okay, there are many micro-credentials on the market today. For example, you know about Coursera because UMNN has a subscription program with them. They call their micro-credential as specialization. Okay. There are also master track certificate, or they call it professional certificate. It depends on the type of the program. Okay. EDX and X, they have micro masters. We have masters, but they have micro. Okay. At first, I was thinking about kenapa micro, macam terlalu kecil kan? If you result, you look at Universiti nano degree, I think lagi kecil. So I will show you why they call it micro and nano. Okay, don't worry too much about that. But FutureLearn is the official Universiti Malaya MC platform. So today we are going to show you what is FutureLearn, in case you have not heard it, and we'll do some kind of activity with it. Okay, it's called program. Senang. Microcredential program. They also have graduate certificate and also graduate diploma. This don't have to worry, it will confuse you later. Banyak lagi. So credential I've never heard, mungkin tak berapa popular kot, but it's in the market. It's called program. So ada banyak lagi platform yang we don't really explore. Udemy, recently my students publish a course and sell the course about membuat sabun dari bahan organik. She quit her job and she focus on that. She make good money from it. Okay, but it is not accredited lah. I mean, you tak akan nampak Stanford University or Oxford University in that platform. So there are certain recognition when we select FutureLearn. Okay, how it works in FutureLearn. First, we have talked about the MOOC. Remember, it's free to learn but pay to certify. So they call it short courses, or in our term, the term that we have used sebelum ni is MOOC. Okay, so for MOOC, if the students complete certain level of the MOOC courses, they can get statement of participation. They still enroll for free, they don't have to pay, but they get statement of participation. If they continue sampai habis throughout the course, they can get certificate of achievement. This is paid. So Microcredentials program in FutureLearn, the learners have to pay first, pay upfront. Okay? To get credit from the university and to get certificate of completion. And then there's online. This is how in FutureLearn they market their digital certificate. So it's free, and this upgrade is actually to get certification from the MOOC course. Is called, for this course, archaeology, they charge $54 US. Okay, and there's unlimited also. Now in FutureLearn they have clusters of courses, but you don't have to worry too much. I think everyone's course will fit in. So they are business and management, creative arts, healthcare, history, study skills pun ada, teaching, literature, law, language, ICT, nature and environment, politics and society, psychology and mental health, science, engineering and mathematics. Before that, saya terlupa. Some of you are nominated by your dean, your ketua jabatan or your timbalan dekan. But do you really know that your name is being nominated? You are willing, kan? Oh, Pak Surrender. But I really appreciate. We will start with Pak Surrender usually. But I hope in the process kita akan jadi volunteer or even you akan hasilkan lebih banyak lagi. It has happened before. Nanti Dr. Zahid cerita sikit lah, kita punya 14 ke 7 MOOC kita, what happened to the teams, betapa bersemangatnya mereka. Okay, Dr. Zahid kan? Okay, so because I nampak muka macam susah hati kan, sangat. Don't worry, it's okay. Nanti we'll do it together with you. Semua ADEC members pun akan buat juga together with you. So you don't worry. Kat belakang sana tu, I will introduce siapa who will help us. Now this is the look of the digital certificate. Students will get, they can get a mobile version. They can even print it. So the first page yang depan tu will state the name of the course, the name of the person, signature of the instructor. Or if you want signature from PC ke siapa-siapa you like, you can decide later, or maybe edit can come up with something. But as long as we are happy with it, I'm okay. Tak kisahlah. But at the back of it, it will talk about the synopsis of the course, what kind of skills and other. That's why this digital certificate is very valuable when the students share in the social media, because the future employee will know, future employer will know what are the strengths and skills and competencies of that. Imagine that for myself, I teach instructional design. So in instructional design, we have 5 phases: to do need analysis, design, develop, implement, and then evaluate. But on my transcript, my future employer do not know apa ada dalam instructional design. What have I learned? Okay, what are the topics? Who care? Dia nampak aja, oh instructional design, okay lah, ambil. But they don't know that in instructional design, I do prototyping, I also do commercialization and so on. Okay, so with these micro-credentials, the students are able to tell their future employer, I am competent in this and that. I imagine kalau macam dalam bakery, kan? Dia punya digital certificate can say something about, boleh mengadun cake dengan betul, or can do Danish pastry, something like that. So it is valuable. This is what our young generations are looking for. Okay, our anak-anak. Okay, we'll do it too. Okay, let me bring example about a course. This is just to show you what our people are offering in the platform. So this is from edX platform. Model number 1, no exam. The course that they offer have no exam. Please remember, this is a program. Okay, but what we are developing is not a program yet. Baru kursus, baru MOOC, which will be in a program in 2 years later, or depending on the plan you have talk to with your dean, or even personal plan pun boleh lah. Don't worry too much. So with no exam, this is called Micro Masters program in MBA. MBA is very popular micro-credential program. Ada banyak yang offer this from Maryland, University System of Maryland. So it can include 7 graduate level courses. This is postgraduate, it's about masters, to be completed in 1 year, totally online. It will take about 8 to 10 hours learning time per week. The students have to pay upfront for the full program, 1,350. Okay, if you look at the structure, they are all the 7 courses. Now remember, tadi kita kata it's 1,350. If I break it down to several courses, it costs, you can sell or market the courses separately. Okay, this is what we're going to do for this first phase. No? So the first course, marketing management, the length is 7 weeks, $214 for the students to complete. You know, if they want to be certified, it's 240. No prerequisite, and this is advanced level. Okay, sampai akhir tak ada prerequisite until corporate finance, the final course. They have to complete number 3. They have to complete financial accounting. So that's why I told the dean and the pengarah, if they want to think of micro-credential programs in 2 years' time, right now they have to plan first which program to be a micro-credential and which courses they want to start first. And that course, you, the pioneers, will be able to sell. Macam tak bagus juga dia cakap sell kan, but that's the market now. Okay, to be honest. Kalau ada soalan, just stop me ya. Okay, model number 2 with exam. Ada juga a program with exam. Okay, this is supply chain management, and this is the most talked about in the literature because I think it was the first one offered as micro-credential. Supply chain management in 2016, when it was first offered, it generated 4 million revenue to the university, MIT. Okay, and it was split between MIT and the platform providers, which is edX. Okay, why it generated so much interest? Because corporate also send or ask their employees to be part of the program. Contohnya Walmart. Walmart ni macam Tisco, macam Hy-Vee. So they send their employees, they ask their employees to complete this supply chain management. That's why if you want to do micro-credential courses, maybe from now you can think about who will be your audience. It will be good if your audience dah ada market available. So in this course, it consists of 6 graduate level courses. It is instructor-led. Instructor-led means that the instructor was there to answer the questions, to be answering the discussions, moderate the discussions, and so on. But not every minute ada online. Okay, nanti don't worry too much lah. Nanti kita boleh discuss later. There's another version of it which the students self-paced. Maksudnya the students navigate the course sendiri, tak perlu instructor's presence. But for UM, to start with, we want some kind of teacher presence dalam courses. Okay, so look at dia punya harga satu $1,435.50. And you have, look at the first one, supply chain comprehensive exam. It is embedded. The exam is not part of any of the courses, but a separate one. Okay. Each of these courses, including the exam, ada harganya $200. Okay. And menarik enough, I can say that first it is offered for 1 week only. Okay. There's a specific time or date for you to be able to take the exam online. But the prerequisite is that you have to pass all the courses. Okay, so supposedly your department, your center, your deans have been strategically thinking about this seriously because in 2 years' time they are going to offer micro-credential programs. But I think if we total together, it will be more than 1,400. Sebab satu-satu ni harga dia lain-lain. Okay, this is from Future Learn Self. Why research matters? This is a macam research methodology for us. Interestingly, there's only one course in that program, and it's so pricey, $959. by Griffith University. It takes about 13 weeks to complete. Itu saja, satu course, satu program. Okay. But this is also one of the most popular because research methodology must be taken by all the students kan in the postgrad. Okay, so bijak lah. Okay, another one is data science, data-driven decision making. Consists of 3 courses.
Yeah, why do you call it micro?
Okay. Baru nak masuk. Thank you, Prof. Now, for MC at UM, we have planned it to be 5-year long-term plan. Is 5-year time, and then 3-year plan, and then immediate plan, which is October 2020. So don't worry too much about that. But why it is micro? Because a course from this. So according to MQA, there are 3 types of MC programs. Yeah? In UM, we have selected only 2. The first one is called component of accredited programs, meaning that whatever MC courses that you want to offer is part of the academic program. Okay, that is category number 1. Category number 2, sama juga is a part of accredited programs, but offered by multiple universities, which is for now complicated sangat. We are not going to do that. Part number 2. Okay, so we omitted part number 2, and we go straight away for category 3, which is called freestanding. Freestanding are any courses that is not tied to any academic program or any credit hours. For example, professional development courses. In edX, I just told you, the Emerald can be part of that category 3 under professional development type. Or if there are niche areas programs, here we call Islamic calligraphy offered by APM, Akademi Pengajar Melayu. Wow, yang ini memang goreng pisang panas. Okay, they have offered in 2016, and it has been well received by the global people. Right now the course is not yet open, but 3,000 users or learners have registered for the course, waiting for it to be open. Okay, 3,000. Okay, there are another one from APM is called apa ya?
Introduction to Malay language.
Introduction to Malay language is also another well-received course. Okay, because Future Learn is a good platform. It's from the UK. You might have heard from Open Learning from Australia. This one from UK. So they do all the marketing. They approach all the Ivy League university, including UM. Okay, so that's why their courses are well received. So when you do your MC courses, your learners are not just in Malaysia sahaja or the region Southeast Asian guide. Not also Asia, but it's global. From all over the world, you have to remember that. Okay? So at first when we started with Islamic calligraphy, you were like, ada ke orang nak ambil? But actually yes, because it is niche area program. Something unique to the culture, something that people don't know but wanted to know. Okay, so think about that aspect when you want to choose the topic for your MC. Okay, so why it is called micro? Because first, identify the academic program. That is Microcredential program. Now, going down, we have to identify which program and which course to go. Let's say program 1 is selected for MC program. There are 3 courses, course 1, course 2 and course 3. In course 1, the 14 week yang biasa kita mengajar tu, 14 weeks tu, there are topics, right? Topic 1, topic 2, sampai lah topik banyak-banyak. So, we don't offer the topic as the Microcredential. Note that we offer the course. Tahu? Lagi bawah lagi. Modul. Lepas modul tak ada lagi lah. Modul. Okay? So, meaning that you are not here to develop or transform your whole 14-week course to online. Okay? And this is what we propose to the management. The breakdown of a course. So imagine your course, you have the course code in your mind. You have to think about what are the topics, the big topics in your course. Topic 1, topic 2, 3, and 4. Under that topic, there must be subtopic, we call it module. Okay? So this module lah yang kita akan MC kan. MC Microcredential. Simple kan? Not all topic. That is why I told you about which topic you have to think about that be of interest of others, or the topic in your course yang panjang tu yang very very important for the learners to know and marketable. Okay. So once the learners complete your module online, let's say module 1 and module 2, they get 1 digital certificate. Okay. And the rest of the topic 3 and topic 3 we will deliver as usual dalam kelas. Bukan dalam kelas, I mean part of the class lah. So, okay, saya teruskan sebagai okay, let's say this is research methodology course. Okay. Now we have to think not from the weak point of view, but from the topic point of view. Bukan weak, but topic. So think about the topic first. Topic number 1 is introduction to research. Biasa. Second is introduction to quantitative methods. Third topic is introduction to qualitative research. And the fourth is research proposal writing. This is biasa kan? Biasa kita buat macam tu. So we'll start the topic with like introduction and then we go deeper. Macam tu kan? So let's say you only want from the topic, you only want topic 1, which is introduction to research, and topic 2, introduction to qualitative methods as your MC course. Okay, so what we are going to do today is to look into the topic number 1 and help you break it down into modules, module 1 and module 2. Okay, we just propose satu cukup lah kot for MC course. But if you want to do more pun, lagilah kita galakkan. So this is from our TNCA and she said that, panjang lah ni, but she said that Ketua PTJ, Ketua Jabatan diminta memastikan staf akademik yang terlibat dalam pembangunan kursus MOOC atau MC diberi pengurangan beban tugas pengajaran. So basically we are saying that one MC course that you develop equals to one normal course. Katakanlah you usually this semester of this October, your Ketua Jabatan already tell you, okay, 5 course to you. So you can say, hey, I had one MC course, so that's really dah 6 lah. So I can pull out satu course and I want to focus on this. Okay, that is one support from the top management for us. Yeah. Second, you can also list it in your KPI, annual KPI, and this has been agreed by the top management under the faculty or center specific duties 1 to 10%. Jangan lupa claim ni. Jangan lupa claim when you do the MC course and you publish it in that year, you can get this KPI. Okay. Another one is, again, not really directly talk to us, but if you think about creating this with a partner from other universities or international universities, sometimes we have a lot of network, you wanted to do that, you may park it under internationalization and networking. But that's why I have not highlighted the NCA nanti lah. A bit complicated because then we have to do MPA for documents and so on. Okay, but just in future.
What will this information?
That will, if you want to partner with other university in Malaysia, that will be category 2. Okay, but you have to go through a lot of documents from MQA, which At the moment, baru nak try, I do not recommend yet. But for future, you may want to. Okay? Okay. So just want to let you know that you are not alone in this journey. Okay? We are going to be with you. In fact, we enroll ourselves to be with you. Okay? So don't worry too much. Some people will say like, siapa nak edit my video? Siapa nak make up I tak ada orang ya. Siapa nak buat lighting, shooting and so on. Okay, so the NCA has said that EDAC and PTM will help the lecturers in doing their work. So now I want to introduce to you to my team. This is MC and UM team. Okay, myself as Director EDAC, Dr. Amira Deputy Director. Of course, Dr. Zahid mesti ada. Kalau tak ada, macam tak lengkap. Miss Perlinda is our secretariat, so that's email, semua communication will go through her and by her. My two administrative assistants, Mr. Azrul and Mr. Huzairi, will help with the logistics and so on. If we need to use studio and all, they will help you with that. And these are our newly hired. Lupa masukkan nama G, sorry G. Jannah, mana Jannah? Boleh buka emas sikit. J. Jannah, she is our educational technologist or learning instructional designer. Nurashida and Nurshafika, our designers also. Wan Nurizati, okay. Tengku Intan, okay. So these and also ya ketua, so sorry G. Gambar, lupa nak masuk G. Jazihan is our quality control manager. So it is important for future learn to really look into the standards. Kalau kita do not meet the requirement, they will ask us to betulkan. So we have quality control manager to overlook of that, and she has been very, very good in helping the team together. So yeah, I janji tak begini tapi tak apalah. Terakhir session now. So that's just a little bit about the program that we are in. I hope that for now you are already thinking about what are the topics that you wanted to convert into MC, and we'll do the technical details later. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll pass this to Dr. Zahid for introduction to future.